Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, elephants and zebras. It is 10:09 a.m. and excuse me, I'm not sleeping really well because I'm out of one of my medicines, so it's making life more than a little unpleasant. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I am going to start making a series of videos. You want to see who's in my lap? Yeah, I see the camera daddy. I'm not camera shy, but I'm not a camera hound either. So, I am going to be making a series of videos on um, my journey back to health, if you want to call it that. I haven't decided where my hair is. Anyway, I got up. I'm sleeping anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, usually about an hour and a half. Um, Now, it used to be that I would not sleep for a week, sometimes a little longer. So, at least I'm getting some sleep. But anyway, was that John? That's John back there. You see John? He's not in his harness, but his sister got up on top of a shelf and knocked some stuff over this morning. But, and those things over there, right there, are clean. Anyway, I'm not getting to the video, am I? Not getting to the subject. I'm going to start making a series of videos on my health and getting my life back, getting not just my physical health back, hopefully, but my mental health back, and hopefully, hopefully, something I say or do will help someone else, or will have somehow have a positive impact on other people. Um, I'm not going to formally formally making these videos until I'm back on my medicine, so I can think straight. But um, by the way, this is my favorite shirt. Someone gave it to me. I deeply appreciate it. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to be talking about my physical health. I don't know how much of my mental health I'm going to be talking about, but I'm going to talk about my physical health and the things that I'm going to be doing to at least try and get some of my strength back and coordination back. One thing I have started doing is not using my cane when I walk. Um, the reason for that is I want to regain some balance, and if I rely too much on my cane, then I'm not relying on my body to do what it needs to do. Once I'm back on my medicine, I can speak a little better. And when I'm awake, um, I have the craziest eyebrows. Look at that. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Um, Now, somebody else made a suggestion, and I thought it was a good one as well. Uh, I could walk around Troy, which is a great town, and video, what I'm, video the town, maybe even the people I meet, at least if they agree to be on camera. It would be a great way to show people this town, because it's a great town. Now, that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean I want a lot of people to move here, because I don't want this town to change in any sort of negative way. Now, what would have been really neat would have been to get some video of the pond when it was drained. It may not have looked great to people drained, but it would have been interesting. Um, what I would love to see, I don't know what used to be where the pond is today. Maybe the pond has pretty much always been there. I don't know, but in San Antonio, they uh, drain the river, the San Antonio River, every year, clean it out. I mean, it's a tourist city, and there are a lot of bars and restaurants and stuff like that along the river, and uh, things get thrown in and dropped in and pushed in, and not always on purpose. I'd say most of the time it's not on purpose. I mean, you're sitting in a chair, 6 inches from the river, and you stand up and the chair accidentally goes into the river. Another thing I don't know if they're still doing it, the archaeologists, every time they would drain the river, would go in looking for a cannon from the Battle of the Alamo. And they never found it. I don't know if they're still looking or not. But see, I would love to see archaeologists get up in our pond and see what's down there. Who knows what might be down there? Might find some fantastic artifacts. Might find nothing. Who knows? I saw a show. They found a Spanish galleon off the Texas coast, and they had this contraption. It was quite large. It was steel, I believe, and it was, I think, circular, and they put it down into the Gulf of Mexico, drained the water out of it, and then the archaeologists were able to get down in there and actually excavate the ship, which was really cool. So it can be done, but anyway, so I would like to do that with the town, but I don't have a video camera. Uh, and Carolyn and we used to buy these cheap ones. I don't remember how much they cost, 10, 15, 20 bucks at Walmart, but we could never figure them out. And the good ones cost more money than I have. And that's definitely not a need item, so, but it's something that I can still consider. Um, and I could give my suggestions on things. There's a restaurant, a Thai restaurant, believe it or not, here in Troy, that I have not eaten at, but I've heard only good about it. I've looked at the menu, and if that's the kind of food you like, then it looks good. And I've always seen people in there. I mean, when I went in there just to look at the menu, there were people in there, and they were enjoying themselves. Um, I like more down home, rustic, and definitely spicy food. I think it's called krapao. It's sort of like the Thai version of kung pao, and I like shrimp, kung pao or krapao shrimp. I really like how the Thai people use basil in their food. Anyway, so I mean that's a place to go. There's the Red Shed. I recommend that. And just the Common. Just go sit on the Common. It's relaxing. Lucky enjoys walking around the Common. So anyway, I guess that's all I have to say for now. You all have a great day. Goodbye.